we've been constantly saying it's not become an urgent issue, neither for the ruling NDA nor for the opposition as well. We haven't seen enough being done, said, or even spoken about by the opposition. But Bhavreen here did meet with Rahul Gandhi a couple of days ago. You went with a lot of kids, there was an interaction. What was your sense? Is there, like I said, comments being made is one thing. We need action on ground and we need it now. Any assurance on at least what will be done, what's in the pipeline?
So, Sonal, we've been, I don't know, for umpteen number of years, begging here during the winter parliament session because winter is a time when we are all experiencing this air pollution. There is not a word of air pollution. I still remember right here, last to last year, we had children's press conference. There were children sitting here. We made a dice for them. They all sat there, spoke about it, and and of course all the kind media was covered. But otherwise, तो यहाँ से एक जगह हम झांक भी नहीं सकते आ गया citizens parliament की तरफ. So this meant a lot that someone has reached out to the mothers, to the citizens of the city, and asking them that, okay, what is it? What is it that you want to do? What is it? Because what I just said, that in our hearts.
But we need more than a crying shoulder,
No,
right?
of
We need
course.
action.
Absolutely. There should be dharna, they should be on the floor, not get up. Say it now, we are not getting up. This is something so important, so critical.
Were
We
you
are
able
willing
to
do it.
verbalize this with Rahul Gandhi that we need
said
you?
that we need a joint parliamentary committee because only shore machana nahi na. There has to be strategic work. See, the state pollution boards have failed. Undoubtedly, National Clean Air Program has failed. It's year after year after year. We're on a decade now, and there's no question of giving more time. Now you need someone there who is like a independent body, or a person like the RBI, who is not going to be answerable to politicians or the bureaucrats, and that person is going to be game changer because here nothing works. आप CA QM से कैसे expect कर रहे हो कि वो किसी को prosecute करेंगे? उनके अपने भाई दोस्त बैठे हुए हैं वहाँ पर. So we're going on in the circles saying the same things, but there are big problems.
I think what
in
you're
the
saying
structure.
reminds me of what Kiran Bedi spoke on the show a couple of days ago. Kiran Bedi, who has been a contestant for chief ministerial candidate from the BJP from here in the national capital, has been LG for Puducherry, and has been a long time Dilli wala, really, right? Now, she for the first time has come out and spoken very, very vocally on air pollution, and she suggested something that actually makes sense. She said there should be a COVID-like national body to monitor clean air. We need that level of coordination among states, with center, and have authorities who have teeth to actually implement on the ground. Does that make sense?
I think it makes complete sense. I think it looks more and more that citizens will have to lead on this. And that's what I felt. When I started my journey as an activist, I was so angry and I was pointing fingers at politicians. Then I was pointing fingers at everybody around me that was polluting. And I think eventually I reconciled after 10 years that, let me just fix my actions and lead by example. And
Your action was you left Delhi.
well, I started creating a forest. I started, doing ecological restoration, bringing back native species, driving EV, walking, cycling, whatever I can do. I can only lead by example. And I think the citizens, have a huge role to play here as well. How much can somebody tell you that for your own life and your health and for the health and life of your children and your parents, you need to do this. I think if people don't realize it now, after suffering so much, I know that every family, there's I would say at least half of every family is sick. I mean, I did all my mother's test reports today. She fainted a few days ago, high blood pressure. Everybody is suffering and hurting in some way or the other. She's 79 years old. I think if we don't realize it ourselves, and if we are not, willing to change our behavior, because even government, whatever they do, they're going to force us to change our behavior, right? So why can't we do it on our own? Don't we have a brain?
I think that's a good point, and something that I've been constantly saying as well, that why is it that when I also go out, I report with a mask on. Right now we're not wearing one because of this broadcast, but otherwise every time I'm wearing, I'm probably the only person in the room. And I'm questioned that, oh, 4 mahine ki to baat hai. I think that attitude needs to change as well. But let me bring in Milan over here. Milan, we've been talking constantly. You've done so many reports as well. This apathy that people are not able to relate degradation in their own body directly with air pollution. We spoke about this earlier because it's not an immediate impact. It takes some time to actually show results, right? Is that the only reason why perhaps we haven't seen a lot of citizen awareness as well on this?
Well, absolutely. But because of what we've been covering, because of all the noise we've been making, there has been some citizen awareness. I see a lot of people talking about pollution, itchy eyes, scratchy throat. In fact, you and I report daily and we feel it every time that we go home. And it's the reality is that the first time that for the 15 years that I've been covering pollution, there's been a reply in Parliament saying that respiratory illnesses are being triggered by pollution, and more than 2 lakh such cases have been seen. 30,000 needing hospitalization since 2022 to 2025. And that itself is an admission of how pollution is killing everybody who's living in Delhi NCR slowly. And this is the first time that there's been such an admission linking air pollution to acute respiratory illnesses. And that itself, when doctors have come out and said that you must leave if you can, and those who can't certainly have to suffer in this air, that itself should be enough for people to have awareness for the fact that Delhi's air is so toxic. And
But why is it that this thing that you and I talk about every day, all of us have been raising for over a decade now, does not cut ties with those in power? Why is it that they haven't woken up to the issue? Because I believe today also you spoke with experts at CPCB, at CAQM, and you asked them the exact question that when we go out and we look at the pollution monitoring system, it's a farce. You have
At the press conference of Bhupendra Yadav, I'm sure she would have asked that question.
so, like you and I did that ground report where we went and saw sprinkling of water around AQI monitors. So, when the CPCB chairperson was asked about this, he said, we've been doing stuff scientifically. And he completely became evasive on the water sprinkling around the AQI monitors. And we also asked him, why did the data go missing right after Diwali when air quality monitoring stations were not working? There were patches and gaps. He said, no, there's no human interference and we've never shut down the monitoring stations. We've never had this kind of an issue.
they are defiant.
They're defiant. They just denied it completely. And that is where the data manipulation actually happens. And when we look at data is where we see the complete truth coming.
So if you don't have a desire to manipulate data, why shut down the monitor at the US American embassy? That was the only data that I used to follow, even though that's in Chanakyapuri, the cleanest spot. The other thing, if they're talking about science, and I'm going to say this because I was on the first air pollution task force created by Mr. Kejriwal in 2015. When people from DPCB and CPCB, the directors on that task force, they only used to talk about dust. Delhi's problem is dust. And it's really unfortunate from 2015.
Not NO2, not sulfur, nothing else.
Not PM 2.5, the big one, the black carbon carcinogen. Even today, 10 years later, they're still trying to sprinkle water everywhere in Delhi, and we don't even have the water to sprinkle because they're still trying to fight dust. And let me go on record loud and clear, dust has never killed anybody and dust will never kill anybody. So God damn it, stop sprinkling water everywhere from buildings. I'm fed up of, listening to this sprinkling nonsense. It's just a waste of taxpayer money, just like smog towers, just like artificial rain. We have to reduce the emissions at the source. That's the only science. There is no other science. There are no farm fires. The farmers are not at fault. The only science is the bad habits and the ill habits of the people that live in Delhi NCR. We have to reduce our emissions. That's it, period.
Period. That is indeed what all of us need at the moment.